Assalamu alaikum friend. How everything? Today inshallah we'll talk about what is the difference between post tension and pre-tension. Post tension and pre-tension. Post tension steel or post tension slab. This is the kind of concrete we make strength for the steel, for the strand steel after casting the concrete. Yeah, we cast the concrete first, then we make strength to the strand. But for pre-stress or pre-tension, we make this before casting. Before casting concrete, we make strengths for the strand. Then we cast the concrete. So this is the difference between post-tension and pre-tension. To know more detail about post-tension slabs, this is the kind of the slab is very important. Now we use in towers and in many building because this one kind of the slab decrease the thickness of the slab, decrease the quantity for the steel in the slab, and so decrease the total weight for the building. In the final, decrease the cost for the project. So it's a good idea system. We use it in a lot of tower. طيب, what is the sequences for the work for post tension slab and how we can make the strength for the strand? Actually, first we have to know that there are two kinds of the load. Breaking load, this 186 kilonewton, and final jacking load, this we take 80% from the breaking load, and we take 149 kilo newton. The strand, we actually put the strand in a duct. Maybe we'll put it 3 strand, 4 strand, 5 strand, depend on the design. So this strand, like I said, 3 or 4 or 5 or 7, depend on the design. But how we make the strength for this strand? Actually, there are two stages. One stage, this is take 25% from the jacking load, and this when we reach to the concrete strength 9 newton per millimeter square. Yani after we take the test for the cube test and we reach maybe after 1 day or 3 days to the strength of the concrete 9 newton per millimeter square, so we can take 25% from the jacking load to make strength for the strand. The second stage, we take 100% from the jacking load. It's coming to 25 newton when the concrete reach cube test to 25 newton per millimeter square, and this also maybe after 3 days. This we can, after 1 day we can reach to 9, after 3 days we can reach to 25. So as we said before, jacking load is 80% from the breaking load. It's coming to 149 kilonewton. When the strength of the concrete 9 newton per millimeter square, we take 25% from this one. And when the strength, concrete strength or cube strength reach to 25 newton per millimeter square, we take 100%, 100% equal 149. Stress equal to newton per millimeter square. And what is the meaning of C40? C40, this means the strength of the concrete reach to 40 newton per millimeter square after 28 days. So there are relations between the strength effect on the strand and between the strength of the concrete or cube test. But how we can understand the idea from the strength for the strand? We put the strand above the chairs and it's coming like a curve, same the curve of the moment in the slab. So we fix the chair under the strand to make this curve as per the moment effect on the slab. When we affect on the force, about if we take one section here and this is the strand and this is the force. Actually, we take the force to two direction, x and y. So if this we put it r, this it will be r cosine theta, and this one it will be r sine theta. If we take r cosine theta and multiply a, the distance to the center line, it will coming the moment pe. This moment which r cosine theta multiply e, it's opposite to the moment of the beam. يعني if this moment of the slab, this is the moment coming after the strength in different shape, so it's directly decrease the moment which effect on the slab, and for this reason the quantity of the steel decrease in the slab. طب how we can know the sequences of the work for the post tension slab? First of all, we have to fix the formwork or scaffolding. It should be fixed properly with the standards and any kind of scaffolding. We use it with the bracing pipe, everything. Then we fix the side of the formwork. Then we can proceed for the first layer for the steel, lower steel, lower reinforcement, and this one it's not too much quantity as I said before. After we fix the steel, we can start and proceed for any punching shear reinforcement around the column. It's coming like ring, or sometimes it's coming like beam above the column. After that, we make the position and the placement for the chair. As we said, we make the strand same like the moment shape. We fix the chair. After that, we fix the tendon or strand in the duct and make it tight properly with the chair to make the same shape of the moment which affect on the slab. After that, we proceed to fix the installing the anchorage and placing top reinforcement, final reinforcement, and if we have any services for electromechanical MEB, we have to fix also, and any opening in the slab. And we have to consider this very important, because any opening after casting concrete in the strand, in the slab post tension, it's not easy. It's not easy to make this one. So we have to make all the electromechanical service properly to avoid any need for any opening inside the post tension slab. If we want to make an opening, we have to make a scanner and to make sure not cutting the strand and not make any problem for the slab in the future. After that, we pouring the concrete and removing the side work. After that, we proceed to make strength for the strand as per the same stage which we mentioned, 2 stage. And after that, after make this, we cutting the strand and we fill the socket with mortar, and after fix the mortar, we fix the grouting inside the pipe to fill the duct around the strand. Then we can remove the scaffolding and shift it to the second floor. So as we said, the post tension slab is kind of the slab is very important, and this is the difference between post tension slab and pre-tension slab or pre-tension concrete. Thank you. Don't forget to give your comment for this one if you like it, and thank you for your listening. Thanks friend, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.